Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Jake. This is Press to Play Rewind for the world of gaming this week. Again, if you watched our film episode, you will know that I have the wonderful Christian here on the show to discuss gaming this week. Christian, thank you for being here. How are you doing?
I'm good. I know we're not talking about it, but don't forget the new cult classic, well, old cult classic, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles just came out for the Switch.
Well, would you look at that?
I'm
Yeah, no,
reliving.
there's some other stuff that we could talk about this week. Avengers came out. That's a huge deal. We've talked about Avengers a lot, but that is released. They announced that Kate Bishop is coming to Avengers. Crystal
What?
Chronicles is released on Switch. There's some cool stuff. But obviously, we focus a lot on Nintendo stuff on this channel, and Nintendo definitely had the biggest announcements this week. So we've got really just one thing to talk about, but there's a lot packaged into this. The Super Mario 35th Anniversary Direct. It came completely out of nowhere on Thursday. um, this is really exciting. You know, we've been hearing rumors and stuff for a very long time, kind of all year, that we might get a 3D All Stars, we might get this, we might get that. It's Super Mario's 35th anniversary. What are they going to do? And the year just kept chugging along, and nothing was really happening. Couple little smoke every once in a while. There was fire where there was smoke, because wow, this direct blew me away. Christian, I don't know if you had a chance to watch my reaction. I don't expect you
Oh,
to
I
by any
haven't.
means, but I was ecstatic about a lot of this. So, first of all, I gotta say, the direct overall, I thought was really, really well done. It was just fun. It was quick. They kept announcement after announcement after announcement, and the big takeaway for me was this felt like a celebration of Mario. And I said that
Mm.
in my reaction, and I compared it there too. That earlier in the year, I think it was the first or second episode of Rewind I ever did on this channel, we talked about how Sonic, it's Sonic's anniversary. I think it's 20th anniversary or something like that. I don't know. Not 20th. It's Sonic's anniversary this year, and they're going to do the year of Sonic, and we're going to get all these major announcements throughout the whole year. Every month there's going to be an announcement, and it's going to be this thing. And I haven't heard a peep about Sonic in any real sense at all year.
Not
That's
since they
not how you do a
reanimated it.
celebration. That is not how you do a celebration, Sega. Take some notes from Nintendo, because they nailed this. So before we start breaking down all the announcements here, Christian, what were your thoughts about the Direct as a whole? How did that work for you?
As a whole, I was actually really surprised it went announcement after announcement after announcement because normally I'm used to the I'm going to sell you on it speech, and I'm not so used to being
Yep.
able to just get the meat of what I want. I will say I was confused at first with the very first one where it's like it's the old Game and Watch thing, and I'm like, is this the direct or is this the ad beforehand? But once I got over that little brain fart, it was really fun, and I love that it's basically a hey, we're going to make it so all your friends who you have, you can start to hate again in video games that you love playing together.
Yep, that's what Nintendo does best. That's what they've always done
Mm-hmm.
best. Yeah, so I mean, the Direct overall, super exciting, super out of nowhere. Nintendo's been doing that a lot lately, where they're not announcing when this stuff is happening, and it just shows up on Twitter, and that's how we all find out. So because of that, I unfortunately had a lot of this stuff spoiled for me at a high level. Before I ever watched the Direct, I knew there was something about Mario Kart. I knew, 3D All Stars was a thing, and there was something else I had found out about too, but the Super Mario 35 as like
Oh
sort of a
yeah.
Tetris 99 thing. But let's just jump right into it. You already touched on it a little bit. The first announcement they gave us was Super Mario Bros. Game and Watch. Now, this is just so bizarre that I kind of love it, and I'm such a little knick-knack loving collector freak that I really want this thing. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it, but to have a cool little dedicated handheld that just plays the original Super Mario Bros. In full color, and they've got the classic like juggle game
Mm-hmm.
on Game and Watch, but it's Mario on it. I think that is just a cool little collector knick-knack thing that is saying, hey, Nintendo fans, give us your money. Like,
Yeah.
it. Do I need it? By no means. Do I want it? Yes. Christian, what do you think about the Game & Watch thing overall? Are you going to purchase this thing? What are your thoughts?
I don't think I'll be able to purchase it. It has a limited production, which is the first thing I saw. Is just like, oh, this looks cute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I want it. The only reason I wouldn't get it is because it has the clock functionality, which just seems like too much for a clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me, though.
Yeah, I'm not
So
going to
I
pull
don't
out my
think
Game
I'll
&
get
Watch
it,
to...
but I'll try.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing too. That is something that kind of overwashes this whole thing. There's a lot of weird limited production stuff that's going on here, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. So that was the Game & Watch. That was the first one. That was arguably the smallest announcement to me, but it was cool nonetheless. So then we move over to a port from a Wii U game that people have been speculating was going to come to Switch for a long time. It's one of the very few Wii U games left. Super Mario 3D World is coming to Switch, and it's got some add-on called Bowser's Fury. This excites me. I've got mixed feelings about it because one, I loved Super Mario 3D World. I think it's a super underrated game. It's absolutely incredible. It's a ton of fun. And Cindy and I sat down and 100%ed that game. Countless hours. You know, the final level, we had my brother and Forrest over as well, and we played that level over and over and over and over and over again. We went through like 3,000 lives or something like that. It was crazy, but we did it, and it was a 100% completed, done. Now it's back, so I got to do it all again, and they've got some add-on. Now, I love the game so much that I am probably going to pick this up. It's a really fun party game to play, and I'm very curious to see what Bowser's Fury is. I'm hoping that means I get to play as Bowser. I doubt it, but God, do I love when I get to play as Bowser because he's amazing. Christian, did you ever get a chance to play Super Mario 3D World, and how do you
I
feel about them porting it to Switch?
I did not. So I was just really excited because to me it looks like a brand new game that hits in the homage to like Super Mario 2 where everyone has their own individual jumps. Mario's just the
Mhm.
all-rounder, so who cares? Luigi has the weird
Yep.
jumps. Peach can actually float and Toad is just real fast. So
Mhm.
I was just excited that there is a party game that one gives me all of those old jump things back because yes, I will be rocking just Princess Toadstool because that's what she was originally called all the way through that while ruining my friends and family's time at this video game. So I am wildly excited. It looks like so much fun.
Yeah, man. If you haven't played it, I can't recommend it enough. It is a ton of fun. It's so interesting because it's like playing a 2D Mario game. Like everything about it functions like a 2D Mario game, but being able to move in 3 dimensions. And it's so wild. It's fun. Like you said, all of the different characters having different abilities is awesome. There's the secret character that you forgot about, but they showed it in this trailer. Is Rosalina is also playable,
Oh
which is really
yeah.
cool, and she has the spin from Galaxy. So it's awesome, and seeing all of them, you know, get fire flowers and their outfits change. Like Peach and Rosalina look so cool when they get the fire flower. It's just it's fun stuff. The cat power up and everything is great. It is a fun game, and I'm so excited. What do you think Bowser's Fury means? Do you think they'll make him playable?
I don't know if they'll make him playable or if part of me thinks it might even be like them bringing in Bowser Jr. even.
Hmm.
Just like
I
straight
can
up
see
kind of
that.
like I also watched it a little out of order because saw rumors of Super Mario Sunshine being in there, and I'm like, okay, the original game that told Peach, pull your hair back,
Hmm.
give me more of what I want. So here I'm just hoping that maybe, but I'm I'm assuming it's just going to be some really aggressively hard levels. Maybe Bowser will be playable. I'm hoping Bowser Jr. will be playable, but who knows?
Yeah, and that's the thing. They could port this game over, and it's a great game. It's good enough as is.
Mhm.
But just adding, you know, more levels. But if you add one or two new characters that completely changes how you go through each level. And I think that's enough to make me play it again, I think. Double dip there because that kind of changes how the whole game plays, So I think that could be really, really cool if they do that. I'm super excited about Super Mario 3D World. What did you guys think about Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury coming to Switch? Let us know in the comments below. Then we move on to that sort of weird Tetris 99 thing, and I didn't know what to expect from this. Super Mario 35. This looks pretty wild, pretty cool. I definitely want to try it out, but basically it's like Tetris 99. It's the original Super Mario game, Super Mario Brothers, turned into a battle royale where you just have to keep going and you got to be the last one standing. You're going against 35 or 34, I guess, other players. I think this looks like a lot of fun. Just keep running. As you kill enemies, they show up on other people's screens. There's different strategies and stuff you can try to do. I don't know if my brain works fast enough to manage all of that, but I definitely want to try it out. I think it's interesting. I think it's weird that they're pulling it. This is the second little limited run thing that they're doing here. They're pulling it off, like they're taking it away on March 31st, which I think is really weird because Tetris 99 has gotten this weird fan base that I didn't expect it to have. Like, people really do enjoy that game. A lot of people play it, and they keep pushing new content into it and new themes and everything. Fire Emblem has a theme, Zelda has a theme, Mario has a theme, like Animal Crossing has a theme. They've got all this stuff, and they keep supporting it. And it's kind of built this little Tetris 99 community. So if people play this for the next 6 months or whatever, get really good at it and really enjoy it, and then they're just going to pull it, I think that's weird. And I don't really love that move. Christian, what are your thoughts on everything Super Mario 35?
So it looks like a really fun battle game, very much like Tetris 99, basically down to a T. But I feel like it's going to be one of those, like, the RNG gods better be in your favor, otherwise you're pretty screwed as like 30 Goombas fall on your head.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand as to why they might be pulling it, because the one issue I've ever had with Nintendo is its internet connectivity. If you're not plugged in, like even watching Super Mario Maker, playing Super Mario Maker, like it can barely handle 4 people. So seeing 35 tied together, it might just be a network thing that they're like, hey, we'll give some extra bandwidth and make this like a big event thing. Besides, it generates hype if you know it's limited. So it might just be a big ploy, and then you get to March and they're like, just kidding, we're rebranding and it's Mario 99. Because truthfully, that's very in their wheelhouse. But I'd play it.
Yeah,
I'll play with you. I'll play with Cindy. I'll hopefully win.
Absolutely. And you bring up a really good point, because this is something that you get for having a Nintendo online subscription. They could get a lot of people to sign up for this just to play it and not have to support it forever. And like you said, maybe they do make a Mario 99 or something like that, and they could charge for it. If they get people to like it enough for the next 6 months and they see enough people playing it, maybe they do say, hey, let's just make this into a real game, charge $15 for it, and get some extra cash. I don't know. Really interesting stuff. This is definitely the one that I thought was the most out of left field. I was not expecting to see that in any capacity. Very strange, but I like it a lot. What do you guys think about Super Mario 35? Are you excited to play it? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you secretly think it's a beta for Mario 99?
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe it is. If that happens, Christian, you might be the first person who said it. So this is going to be immortalized. This will be immortalized. Let's see what happens. Maybe you have some inside info that you're not letting us in on. Anyways, let us know what you think about Super Mario 35 as we move to another really, really bizarre announcement. I am a huge Mario Kart fan. I love that series. I've been playing it my entire life. I love Mario Kart. And I love Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe specifically is my favorite Mario Kart game. I think it is damn near perfect. I love it, but I have also been playing it since like 2012, 2013. I think it was 2013 when
Yeah,
Mario Kart 8
2013.
originally came out. So I've been playing it for 7 years. I've been waiting for Mario Kart 9 to come to the Switch. It's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been doing very well on Switch. It still is. It's selling well, but I've been waiting for Mario Kart 9. And so when I saw Mario Kart trending on Twitter, I was like, "Oh shit. This might actually happen." And then it started up and it said, "What might this be?" And it goes, I'm like, "Mario Kart. Yes, it's Mario Kart. Let's go." And then I was like, what is this? Because it was so weird. We got the announcement of Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I've got mixed feelings about this. One, I think this is Nintendo at its finest. They always are super heavy on innovation. They do the craziest things that nobody else will do. Wii Fit, Labo, crazy shit that you won't see from any other company. It just doesn't happen. So major, major props to Nintendo for that. You are driving an RC, like a remote control Mario or Luigi with a little camera on it in a course you set up in your house and you play it on your Switch. Cool. Very cool. First impressions, awesome. Very neat. I want to get it. I want to try it. Then it started setting in a little bit like, how gimmicky is this going to be? How much game is this going to be? And how well is this going to actually work? I'm concerned with, you build the track. How detailed can you get with that? How different can you get with that? And like part of why I really like Mario Kart, I like to say I'm very good at Mario Kart because a lot of times I play Mario Kart with people and they're driving and stuff, but there's power sliding and there's like the different like spark colors that mean different things and there's boosts and there's attacking each other and all sorts of different stuff. And you can't really do that unless you have a really, really high-end RC car. I don't see how that's going to work. And can you play with more than two people? Or is it always just you playing by yourself or against one other person in your own house? At first, I was like, this is awesome. This is so innovative. It's crazy. And then I'm like, how much fun am I going to have with this for how long? So I got mixed feelings about it. Christian, you saw Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. What are your thoughts?
Pretty much the same as yours. At first, I'm like, well, I can play in my house. This is so cool. And then the aged, wise part of me thought, I have cats. How does a Mario
Yep.
Kart fare against a cat? And then I thought of you, where it's like children.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately went to how durable are these carts?
Yep, exactly.
Because I'm not sure if we all remember when the Wii first came out. Some people may not. There was that whole, this wrist strap isn't strong enough to hold someone going like this fast, and
Yep.
it broke several TVs.
Many TVs were sent to the graveyard that year.
Are we going to have to baby-proof these RC cars, and how expensive are those cameras?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that it's more like the price point of the gimmick, but the gimmick looks really cool. So
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
very torn.
It's a very weird one. This is the one I felt the most mixed about because do I wish this was Mario Kart 9?
Mhm.
Yes. But this is also a really cool thing and I'd really like to try it. I think they're pricing it at $99.99.
That's
Um
not bad.
reasonable, I guess. If I went and bought the Mario Kart RC car that I can go and get at Target right now, that's probably about $30-$40 in a game. Sure. I don't know how well it's gonna work, and that's the part that's holding me back. And like the multiplayer thing, how fun is that? Like you said, your cats. And one of the coolest things that I saw is when you throw an item and it hits the other, like I'm Mario and I throw an item and it hits Luigi in game, the car stops. Right? That's cool. That's like a cool little thing. But like you said, and the cat or the dog comes and knocks it over or something, that how does that affect the game? It's just, and if it
All
desyncs,
hell
if the
rains
camera shuts off or
down.
anything, it just, I don't know. It's mixed feelings. Overall, I think it's really cool. I'd like to see it in action,
I'd
and
like to see
I
it in
think I'm gonna
person.
hold
Are the
off.
cars this big or this big?
Well, that's
What?
yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, how much space am I going to need to play this? Like, there's a lot of logistical questions that I wasn't expecting with a Mario Kart announcement.
Do I
But
need hardwood? Do I need carpet? Will carpet ruin it? What if it's
yeah,
shag?
when I got long haired dogs, those wheels are gonna. No matter how much I vacuum and clean, I could spit shine this house, and those wheels are gonna get all clogged up with dog hair so fast. Then
They're
what?
gonna be white furred.
I don't know, man. So that's Mario Kart Live. We got some mixed feelings about it. Overall, I think it's cool. I'm probably not going to be purchasing this right away. I know this is also a limited thing though, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna pay $999 for it on eBay someday. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I don't need it, but if somebody has it, I'd definitely try it out. I'll probably see some videos of people who get it early and see if it's worth purchasing. I don't know. We'll
Mm.
see how it goes. What did you guys think about Mario Kart Live Home Circuit? Let us know in the comments below. Now, this is when we got, well, I think this is when we got the announcement that really started making this feel like a celebration to me. And they started talking about all of these events and these little other things that they're doing. They're adding Super Mario, like in Super Smash Bros. They're having a tournament where you can only play as Mario characters. They're bringing a Splatfest back to Splatoon 2 that they haven't supported in a couple of years. They're doing all of this in-game stuff. Animal Crossing is getting
Animal
Mario
Crossing
furniture.
furniture.
Yep, there you go. Bring it
I'm so
to go get
excited.
it at Nooks. Yeah, they're doing all this cool stuff. They've got clothing. They've got Puma shoes. Are
Oh
making
yeah.
Mario branded ones. There's so many little things that they're doing. They're releasing toys. They're releasing board games. They're releasing all of this stuff that's Mario related. And that's the part that I was like, this really feels like a celebration of a 35th anniversary for Mario. So that stuff was really cool. Christian, did any of that stuff stand out to you at all?
Honestly, the shoes and then the advertisement of all of the merchandise still showing like an in-store and a storefront
Mm-hmm.
always strikes a little weird in the year of Rona. So
Yeah.
it's a little like I want a bunch of the stuff, but I'm not necessarily sure how available it will all be. Like that's the same with all of their other
Mm-hmm.
products that they're like, hey, it's a limited release. Like
Yeah.
how limited? Are we talking like 100,000 limited, or are we talking like a 10,000 limited?
Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of want those shoes.
They're dope ass shoes, man. They're
They're really
cool.
cool, and I hope they come in like a few other colors because getting Yoshi Pumas sounds dope, and I
Mm-hmm.
want that for my
Green,
life.
orange, and white. Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
so cool. So yeah, I mean that stuff was all really, really cool. We got we got an announcement for a new Nintendo Switch Online game. It's coming to the SNES Online. So if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you get this. They're bringing Super Mario All Stars, the original Super Mario All Stars, to Nintendo Switch Online. So all of a sudden, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you have access to Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, and Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World, right? Is that all five?
it's Super Mario Bros, Mario
I
Bros.
don't think Super
2,
Mario
Mario
Bros. 3
Bros.
is in
3,
it.
Mario Bros. 3 is in it, and then Lost Levels because I think it's 1, 2, 3
Anyway,
Lost.
I think you're right. Amazing games. At the end of the day, it's amazing games, and you can just jump in and play all of them right now for free. I mean, you have to pay for online, but it's basically free. So cool. I love that they're bringing that, and what that becomes with what we saw next is massive. But Christian, what were your thoughts when you saw that the original 4 or 5 Super Mario Brothers games are coming to the Switch?
That I don't have to be mad my brother has our SNES from when we were kids and has that exact game at his place.
There you
So
go.
now I
There
can
you
have it
go.
at mine. So I'm
Yeah,
just
I
super
think
excited. Super Mario Bros. 2 is by far my absolute favorite Mario game until Odyssey
really.
came out. Hmm.
Wow, that's fascinating. I don't think I've ever met. I never knew that about you, so I never thought I had met anyone who would have said Super Mario Bros. 2 is my absolute favorite. That's pretty wild.
Hands down my
That's
favorite.
cool.
And then Super Mario Sunshine was like so closely second. And then
Hmm.
Odyssey just like came and was just like, yeah, never mind. It's Odyssey.
Odyssey was a magical
It was
experience.
honestly the best experience I've had with a Mario game. Actually, pretty much almost any game.
Hmm.
Like it was insane. Although I will say I
It's so
don't
good.
count Super Mario RPG. That one is in its own hallowed hall of
Yeah, we're talking
perfection.
about mainline Mario
In
games
mainline,
for sure. Yeah, no, I Odyssey was incredible, and I know we're kind of getting off track here, but
are we?
Odyssey was the culmination of everything Mario was leading up to that point. And being such a huge Mario fan, that game was amazing to me. You know, it has a special place in my heart because it was the first game I played at E3 the year I went to E3, so that was really cool. I met Charles Martinet that year. Like that game means a lot to me personally. But the build up of that, and it wouldn't mean that much to me personally if I hadn't grown up with Mario and loved Super Mario 64 when I got it at Christmas when it came out, and I didn't want to go anywhere and I just wanted to play Super Mario 64 all day. I wouldn't have loved Odyssey as much if I didn't play Sunshine, which I've been waiting for a port since it came out originally on the GameCube. And it wouldn't have meant that much to me if I hadn't loved Super Mario Galaxy. And we are getting all of them on Switch in one game. Christian, they moved forward and they announced Super Mario 3D All Stars. And like I said, it's Super Mario 64. It's Super Mario Sunshine finally seeing the light of day again. I know so many people who have never played Sunshine. This is a great opportunity for it. It's bringing Galaxy back. So many people haven't played Galaxy. It's bringing that opportunity to
Galaxy is
them.
so good.
It's so good. All three of these games are like specific points in my life. Like I can point to specific areas and moments in my life that I was playing these games and what they meant to me and how awesome they were. And to see them all come back in one spot, I think it's awesome. They all have some level of graphical help. You know, like Super Mario 64, they didn't. Well, and that's the thing. A lot of the rumors and stuff that were going on, some of them said it's just going to port it, and some of them said that they were going to completely remake them. I think I would have liked to see remade ones a little bit more, just because it would have been very interesting and like, holy shit, how did you do that? But I really love that we're getting the original style too, because I can take my daughter one day without pulling out my N64 and dusting it off. I guess that's not that hard, but
Oh no.
without having to find all that stuff and plug it all in and find an old TV and everything, I can play Super Mario 64 with her and show her what that game was when I was her age. You know, when I was a kid, this is what Super Mario was, right? So I think it's super cool. We're getting Sunshine in 16 by 9, which is like
It's gonna be
beautiful to me.
so beautiful.
I'm so excited. They all just have a little bit of polish. They look a little bit better. I could not be more thrilled about this announcement, Christian. I'm going to pass it off to you. What did you think about Super Mario 3D All Stars?
I'm not gonna lie, I tunnel visioned pretty hard when they suddenly started showing Super Mario Sunshine. Because I'm like, oh yeah, Mario
Yeah.
64. Like I loved that game, but again, Sunshine held like the perfect place in my heart. It's so
Mm.
cute, so well done. Is the first game like I'm terrified of water levels because I'm afraid of fish, but it was the first game that I'm like, this is majority water, but I really like it a
Mm-hmm.
lot. And once again, Peach has her hair pulled back. She means
Yep.
business. She's on vacation. You all thought it was in a Mario Kart game. No, it was in this game when they're like, hey, her weird mane of hair is finally tamed.
Mm-hmm.
It's an
Yeah,
awakening.
and it was such Sunshine is in particular. You're right. Like that is the biggest pull from all of this, I think. Galaxy wasn't all that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it was, but it was the most recent one. Super Mario 64, we've had available to us multiple times in different eShop iterations and whatnot like that. And they even remade Super Mario 64 on the DS, which is actually an awesome game.
Oh yeah,
But
I love that game too.
Sunshine came, it brought PD Piranha to a lot of things, and then it disappeared, and there's been nothing. You know, it brought Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr.
It
originated
did.
in Sunshine. It was the first one that changed up how they looked at all. It was the first one that let you play as, like, ride on a Yoshi in 3D. It was the first one that had voice acting. Like, it was a weird game, but it was so cool. So yeah, I agree. Sunshine that's a huge announcement from this. I'm sorry, I kind of cut into your whole reaction to it because I got really
Oh
excited.
no, I love that game so much. I actually have the theme of whenever Paint Mario comes out. I have that like boss battle theme music going in my head right now, so I'm just jamming.
That's
But
awesome.
like I loved the whole design of all of Delfino is just so
Mhm.
clean and so nice, and like the hub world actually feels like you are actually at a resort. Like, hey, this is the main drag, but you can go to all these places, and granted it's hell until you fix it, but it
Yeah.
was just like a cute gimmicky Mario game that gave you so much more dimension by having this water pack that as you're going through it, you suddenly are just like, this is the best thing ever. And then you get to the levels that are pure platforming, and you're like, my life is hell. I have to
Mhm.
learn to jump again without a giant water cannon on my back.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely one of the
it's so
hardest
fun.
Mario games too.
It,
But it's so unique.
yeah, it's not like painfully hard, but it was just that perfect amount. And like you said, we both grew up with like effectively the best cross section of Mario so far, because we've seen it pretty much from like its first peak all the way to where it is now. Like the
Yeah.
ups, downs, and the weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely the weird.
so this really just feels like a lot of coming full circle and being like, hey, everything you love that we keep telling you we're going to give you, we're just going to give you again. But this time
Yep.
on the same system as opposed to across like three. So
Yep.
now I can get rid of those and put them all on the Switch.
Yep, exactly. I mean, you won't be seeing me get rid of my copies. But
Oh, we
that's the
both
weird
know
thing.
I
Like,
say I'll get rid of. I think they're under my
yeah,
bed.
yeah. No, that's the funny thing is I could go play them all, but it'll just be so nice to just have them conveniently there and to just replay them again. I think is going to be so much fun for so many other people to get a chance to play them for the first time. Is
Hmm.
so cool. And it comes out in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Like,
Wait, two
what in the
weeks?
hell? September 18th. This game releases on September 18th. And
It's
that was the
Corona.
part
I don't know what time
where I
it
was
is.
like, what? It's like, are you kidding me? Like, this, I don't even have to wait for this. It comes out in, what, 15 days or something like that now? Absolutely crazy. I could not be more stoked about this. And it is also a limited release. So if you're going to get this, get it before March because otherwise it's going to go back into the vault and disappear forever. So make sure you get it. I really want to get a physical copy. I've been buying digital games lately, but I really want to try to get a physical copy of this one. But I think it's going to be scalper hell on this one.
Oh, it for sure is. But if I can get it, I want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look at some of the other dates that are coming out. So it looks like, oh my God, the Pumas are out already.
Oh shit! Go buy them.
They launched
Let's wrap
September
up this
4th.
discussion and go buy them.
They're exclusively at Foot Locker, Champs Sports, and Puma stores and Puma.com. This is all on Nintendo.com. You don't need me to tell you
Wild.
this. You all know this.
There's a lot of people are probably wearing their Pumas right now. Just saying.
Want them? Gonna look at them?
We'll wrap this up so you can go and get them, Christian.
Yeah. Please.
What did you guys think about Super Mario 3D All-Stars? Are you as excited about as we are? You know, which of the three are you most excited about? We're both most excited about Sunshine because we've been waiting for this for so long. But have you had a chance to play any of these games? Is this your first time playing them? Let us know everything you thought about Super Mario 3D All-Stars and everything from this Anniversary Direct in the comments below. Christian, this has been a lot of fun. There's so much fun stuff that we're going to be able to get our hands on so soon. It's all happening in the next 6 months. I loved talking to you about all of this. Thank you for being
Same.
here
Thank you for
and
having
blessing
me.
us with all of your wonderful opinions. All right, you guys. So that is officially a wrap on this week's Press to Play Rewind for the world of gaming this week. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up by hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to be the first to know when we upload a new video. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Press to Play OK. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye.